Anna's gone. I wonder why. Before I proceed with my investigation, I need to go to Throckmorton. Okay, fine. Well, before we do that, I want to go back to this house too because we apparently missed maybe 1 or 2 things. We can go grab that piece of evidence and then go back to Throckmorton at the same time. Oh, is there something here? Ah! Where?
I'll find out why the old ape wants you so bad.
Oh, and that was the last thing. Oh, I forgot to use my mind's eye here because there was nothing to look at. The guy was looking at the mirror. That was the thing that he was gonna give to Robert Throckmorton. Everyone seems to be obsessed about this whole mirror thing for some reason. But since that is the last piece of evidence collected, I think that means we can get back to Robert Throckmorton now. Oh. What? They made a cake. Is this some Oakmont custom I'm not familiar with? Oh my god. This is the side case.
I've looked into your delicate matter.
Excellent. Don't spare me any details.
His suit.
Glover's dead. He was killed by a man named Sidney Stokes, who happened to be robbing his place. And he wasn't working alone. He had a partner, Phil O'Connell. Didn't end up much better. All over some kind of mirror, apparently.
Truck. Where is the mirror now?
Their employer has it. Some mystery woman. I didn't get her name, but she obviously wasn't fooling around.
I see. So, my enigmatic competitor has finally shown her hand. And the thieves are both dead, you say?
Yeah, we'll just let him go.
Their employer decided to bump them off. Now, I hope that's not standard business practice in these parts.
You've proven to be far more valuable to me alive than dead, Mr. Reed. You have nothing to worry about in that regard.
Good.
All right. I've held up my end of the bargain. Now, it's your turn.
Of course, Mr. Reed. Here's your payment. Now that you know everything, would you accept the second part of the job?
Let me guess. You want me to track down the mirror?
Yes. And the one who so rudely snatched it from my grasp.
Why not?
I'm on it. Only got one lead, though. Our culprit had a bone to pick with someone named Francis. Mean anything to you?
Throckmorton.
Yes. That is without doubt my father, Francis Throgmorton. K rest his soul.
And what's he got to do with this?
I found mention of the mirror in his records. That's what led me to take interest.
Your father was a prominent man. I'm sure he had enemies. Anyone come to mind?
None who would outlive him.
You mentioned your father left records. Mind if I take a gander at them?
The prospect of you rifling through my father's possessions does not fill me with joy, Mr. Reed. But if that's what you need, so be it. Take this key.
You want me to find your mirror, don't you? Yay! I got a knowledge point from that and a whole bunch of stuff. Through the looking glass. Now about the main case here.
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Yeah, some of them were good. The guard was good.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Wow, my boy Charles here is spilling the tea. He is right though, and I'm glad we didn't just go with simply saying, yeah, you're a bigot, Robert. Because if you say that, he's not gonna listen to you.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Very rude. Oh, I got a shotgun! I got a shotgun! Fathers and sons. Multiple? Interesting. Where do I see my... Oh, this is lovely! Maybe now I'll feel a little bit better? I got a shotgun and all. Cool, awesome. And I can also get new skills. I have 3 points, my goodness. I gotta pay more attention to this. What can I do? 7 more pistol rounds? How about more revolver rounds? Oh, we need the previous skill to do that. Dang. Your vitality increases. Okay, we have 3 points. Why don't we get 1 point here? 7 more pistol rounds. And then 6 more revolver rounds. And 15% vitality increase. How's this? And we're pretty close to the next point too, so that's absolutely wonderful. Yeah. Oh, 1 more first aid kit might have been nice too. It's okay though, these are the basics. It's the basics of what we need here. So I feel like it's pretty important to have too. Awesome. Now your father's place. Did we look in the basement last time, by the way? I feel like I might have missed it. Your father's room is probably not on this floor though. I thought this was supposed to be the manor of a grand family, but it's like this dirty garage.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Alrighty. Where was your father's room? Yes. Francis Throgmorton discovers the unknown Africa.
Seems an ambitious expedition. Like father, like son.
He doesn't look like an ape there. It's so tropical in here.
Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune. I'm looking sharp, but I guess that's the point.
He's an artifact collector, clearly.
1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
I don't know what that means. Exclusive interview! Francis Throgmorton's expedition to Africa has proven to be one of the most ambitious, if sadly unappreciated undertakings of 1891. He has returned with numerous historical artifacts, invaluable anthropological research, a newborn son, christened Robert. Oh my god. Please don't tell me Robert's mom is Rosie. Oh my god! That would explain everything though. Oh. And a plethora of fascinating cultural insights. Today, in an exclusive interview with the Oakmont Chronicle, he has agreed to share some of those insights with us. So the fish people are fish and people, and the ape people are ape and people. Oh my god. Oh wow, that's how we open a safe. Dang.
Now, that kid looks a little familiar.
No mother. Through the looking glass. Is the woman the wife? I'm assuming he had a normal human wife too. 12/12/1894. Francis. Divorce is no simple matter these days. It never has been in my legal practice. You must clearly define the fault you shall present to the court. The most common options being cruelty, adultery, or an incurable mental disease. It is my impression that your firstborn's death at the tender age of 7 dealt a blow to Bethany's health. I do sincerely hope she recovers, but the court won't share my concerns. Besides, Oakmont Asylum seems to be a very well-run place. Regards, Chauncey. Oh, so he had another son with his original wife, but then he went and had a son with an ape in Africa? I can see why she wants to file for divorce. Not all the evidence here just yet. Maybe I talked to Robert? Ah.
I had some questions about Bethany.
I beg your pardon? I don't believe I know anyone of that name.
Well, it came up during the investigation. See, your father divorced, and his ex-wife's name was Bethany.
Say no more. It is beyond my earliest memories, but even if it weren't, my father's business is his own. I shall not engage in gossip.
Your father led an expedition back in 1891. Do you know anything about it?
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a babe in arms back then, and my father never made his findings public. It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's it?
Have a good day.
Oh, wonderful. Another knowledge point. But that doesn't really give me much to go off of, huh? It's kind of a dead end already. Oakmont Asylum? To find Bethany. Oh, maybe. Where would Oakmont Asylum... We saw it earlier. It's right here, isn't it? I can't really see it when I... It is. Okay. Well, since we're right here anyway, I think we should go do that. How long ago did this whole thing happen then? Francis Throgmorton. His son is this old already, but for unknown reasons, his father is now dead. Bethany? If we find this woman, I'm guessing at the minimum she would be in her 60s. But if Bethany's in the asylum, then who was that woman that tried to take the mirror? And has the mirror? And why is the mirror so important? Mysteries abound. Is there a fast travel point here that I can get?
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Yeah. Cover side east. Always good to get all these fast travel points, and the asylum should be that building right on the hill. So if we can just kind of walk around it, that would be wonderful. The flood's not affecting this part of the city at all, huh? Thankfully. I don't know how they would evacuate everybody if it did.
I'm looking for Bethany Throgmorton. You got any patients by that name?
We'd know if we had a Throgmorton. Although, we do have a Bethany. Or rather, we did. She's missing. And not on one of her usual walks.
They're divorced already. Her last name shouldn't be Throgmorton.
Her usual walks. You let patients leave the building?
Oh, Bethany was harmless, and she always came back. This time, well, I've never known her to be like that.
You mean she broke out?
Yes, knocked an orderly out cold. She was out the door in a moment. It took us all by surprise. She's usually harmless.
Any idea where she went?
No. She had been odd recently, though. Muttering to herself, and she drew this strange picture on her bedroom wall.
That's interesting. Can I take a look at her room?
I suppose it couldn't hurt. She had a separate room downstairs. Here's the key, but do watch out for broken glass.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I just remembered. I forgot to allocate my point, didn't I? I got 1 point here. Traps hold enemies for longer? Nah. Hard-boiled detective. Extra bullet loaded. I'd rather have more extra bullets than an extra bullet loaded. Battle rifle? I don't even have a rifle right now. Gunslinger. Nice, but I think I'd rather have something on the vigor side. More vitality even? 4 more shotgun rounds? 1 more first aid kit, antipsychotic. Man-eating eels deal half the damage to you while swimming. Oh, I guess that's what must be eating me last time. Private Eye the Sailor. Melee. Melee? You know what? Melee is important for wild beasts. Slightly more damage though? Is that really important? No, you know what? Let's get 4 more shotgun shells. I think that'll be more important in the long term. On the mountains of truth, you can never climb in vain. On the mountains of madness, you can never climb in vain. Of course, there wouldn't be a single person in this entire asylum. Okay, I stand corrected.
Do you see it?
Haven't you seen the beast?
Freaking leaking. She had her own room in the basement. Ooh. Indecent poster. That's related. No, that's just it's a lore thing, right? Someone had an indecent poster in the locker. Reminds of old Snake's shenanigans. Damn, I missed the guy. Who's Snake?
The blood's almost dry.
Mirror.
There's enough dope left in here to knock out a horse.
Morphine? The glass broke. Whoa.
At 7 years each, that's a lot of bad luck. I'm glad it's not mine.
It's pretty run down. The right side? Yup.
Huh. Was this taken at gunpoint?
Hey, there's another child! Oh, they mentioned something earlier about how there's another kid that died earlier on, right? Yeah. Robert's older brother?
Someone had a field day defacing these.
It says Francis Throgmorton. That's a lot of newspapers. Bethany's note. All I do for my dear Hammond. I cannot forget that. Shame on me for thinking that reprobate Squint had more common sense than greed in him. He got the mirror, and I do not care how he did it. But when the time came for the exchange, he wanted more. So much more he had, the gall to threaten me. Said he'd find a new buyer. What's done is done. No one has the right to come between a mother and her child. Oh, so Bethany is the employer. She escaped from the asylum and hired Squint and the other guy to get the mirror. Young Hammond Throgmorton, Francis Throgmorton's firstborn, has been pronounced dead, mortally injured in a mysterious accident during a family holiday. Little Hammond could not be revived, despite his doctor's best efforts. The funeral will be held later this week, with only family and close friends attending. In this dark and tragic hour, We are trying to remain grateful for all we have, including baby Robert, shared Francis Throgmorton. As my sole remaining heir, I will do all I can to protect him. They had a young child die. But how does getting the mirror bring her closer to her dead son? Oh, look at that! The reflection on the piece of glass. That's kind of cool. Oh.
I will find it, baby boy. I promise. Just tell me more.
All right. Oh.
Stop right there.
She's leaving. Oh, she manhandled the orderly.
You no longer have any power over me. I have found my Hammond. He's shown me the way. Randall Glassworks. In Salvation Harbor. I can't believe it. The answers have been there since last century.
Time to piece this one together.
Randall Glassworks.
Randall Glassworks. We got a place name.
Stop right there.
Bethany escaped the asylum after getting the mirror from Glover. Next stop looks to be a factory called Randall Glassworks.
Bethany's next step. Key evidence, but not all. What the heck am I missing? Can I talk to the woman again?
Seems that Bethany had a thing for mirrors. You know anything about that?
Oh, yes. Poor soul. She was convinced there was a boy called Hammond living in her mirrors. She talked to him every day.
I see. Bye.
And that's it. The one piece of evidence I'm looking for here. Out of curiosity, though.
Watch your pocket. Some patients here have wandering fingers.
Records room. In all chaos, there is a cosmos. In all disorder, a secret order. I'm sure we have to look up some records here later on, huh? It just seems like the kind of place.
My head! I still hear those voices.
Eventually, you'll end up where you are meant to be, and will be doing what you are supposed to do. Kinda looks like a war poster. My god, you guys growing a garden in here?
Water me. Don't just stare at my leaves.
Let's play. The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Can you hear? Somebody singing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can you hear it?
The asylum's crowded in comparison to the hospital, huh? Another floor. Any goodies in here? It all depends on how we look at things. Canned food storage. Yeah, this place is way too detailed for there to be nothing here. I'm sure we gotta come here later on.
8, 9, 10, 11.
What can I do for you?
Nothing today, but I will be back. Alright. Okay. We have a Randall Glassworks. Is that enough for me to find a location for? Do I have to like go to the city hall to find the exact location? Hopefully not. Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor. That's pretty dang vague. Oh, but it's also in Salvation Harbor, which is a place we gotta go to for the main quest. How do we find that? Is it really the city hall? Just like this one? Yeah, well for this one, it's in Salvation Harbor, but maybe we just gotta look around or something. Oh, or maybe we gotta go back to the Oakmont Chronicles, the newspaper archives? Yeah, let's go check that out. Okay, I'm at the City Hall Archive. Can we find Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor? The answers have been there since last century. Oh, last century? What time is it right now again? Like 19th century, I guess? Enterprises for subjects and district Salvation Harbor. There we go. Randall Glassworks. Proprietor. Gaunter Randall. We have an address. This is a mirror shop, and the owner is named Gaunter. Wait, is this seriously a Gaunter Odin reference? Oh, I guess we'll have to check it out, huh? Now I'm at the Oakmont Chronicles again. Fred believes the smugglers communicate using advertisements. District Salvation Harbor. Section advertisements. Period commoners, I guess. No. Period. After the flood. Take this one out. Here we go. Toothless Bob's Wake. The time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey. This time to the Seven Oaks Bar, at the crossroad of Calm Shore Street and Salvation Road in Western Salvation Harbor. Calm Shore Street again. Weird coincidence, huh? But this time it's in Western Salvation Harbor. Seven Oaks. Seven Oaks Bar. Oh, but Seven Oaks Bar is not on Seven Oaks Street. Intersection of Calm Shore and Salvation Road. Here. Okay. Alright. So for the main quest, we gotta go here. And for the side quest, Randall's shop is quite nearby. Quite nearby. There is a fast travel point. Salvation Harbor West. How close are we? We're right here. I need to find smugglers to help Fred get out of here. The Seven Oaks. Hello. Oh, this reminds me of the prophecy that we got from that lady a long time ago, huh? It's basically the same inn.
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Come on, you can trust me. Ask Mr. Throgmorton. He can vouch for me.
If you think I'll trust you just because you were doing business with that ape, then you've got another thing coming. But you're still alive. That means you've got something going for you. Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
I don't catch your drift.
Bye.
Dang it, I was hoping we could get out of doing this guy a favor. But mentioning Throgmorton is not always a good thing, huh? Because not everybody in town likes him. So thankfully, he didn't hate him here, but in the future, that might be something we want to be a little bit careful about. Everything is leaking left and right. Oh, I can't get up. I can only fall down.
It's you, the man who made the boss blow a gasket. Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
How closely are people even adhering to the laws here? We're sinking! Who cares about freaking alcohol?
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
I know. Still, the task is simple, so I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
You're the police officer. Why can't you take the photos yourself?
The case has fell to other detectives, but they've let them slip through the cracks. I can't go behind the backs, but an outsider...
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
My middle name is Discretion.
Take care.
Why are people getting murdered at a time like this? Is it yet another sort of a Lovecraftian thing going on? Because I'd be pretty disappointed if it's actually just a regular murder here. This looks kind of interesting. What's going on here? What are all those photos? It's like it's all the same thing. Okay, well, I guess we should put that one on our map too. A new side case. I'm not sure how many of these I'm gonna do. Maybe just the ones that we get near. Okay, I put everything on the map. One of them is in Salvation Harbor, so maybe we can take some time to get to it. It's right in the middle of the river here, because it's a fishing house. Okay. Anyway, back to the favor that we were gonna do for this guy here. I gotta find the missing courier. Levi Coffin Avenue, not far from the crossroad with Marsh Avenue. Right here. Then it might be closer for us to go to Randall Glassworks right now, huh? Which is right around the corner here. Oh wow, there's a medic tent here. That's kinda cool. With nothing inside. Randall Glassworks should be somewhere around here. Oh! Oh, I thought this was gonna be a proper storefront. What the heck? But it's broken down. Maybe I'll try using my shotgun today? Not on the wild beasts though. These guys are a little bit too crappy for me to spend my bullets on. Holy crap, that's a lot. This is awful. You wanna help me out, lady? Oh, you're helping me! Thanks! Oh, but that one probably... we need to properly hit. Thanks for the help, guy. I don't know where you went, but you stole my XP, didn't you? Because you killed it. I didn't kill it. Dang, there was a lot going on in here.
It looks like this workbench was used for making frames.
There were way more beasts in here than I was expecting. Can I craft some stuff so I can pick stuff up? Shotgun bullets. Should probably make a first aid kit. Hand grenade. That's always nice to have. Shotgun seems pretty nice, but so far, I need to use it a little bit more first. Well, there's definitely mirrors here, but... is Gaunter here? Everyone's favorite Gaunter?
Some sort of treatment solution. It must be what they use to turn glass panes into mirrors.
Oh, what's going on in there? Is that how they make mirrors? I have no clue. I got my gun out. Oh! 2 hits. Not so bad, but overall, we only have 8 bullets at the maximum for the shotgun. Maybe I'll save it for really... Ooh, I can't make any more. I don't have enough gunpowder. Maybe I'll rely on this one for now. The revolver. These guys can turn invisible. We haven't really learned about them yet, have we? We have names for the wild beasts. We know about some creepy crawling hands and half bodies. But why are these ones invisible?
The door won't budge.
There's definitely something inside. Maybe we gotta go upstairs first.
The door won't budge.
What?
A human face. Hold up, I'll unlock the door.
Oh.
I guess you're the reason that beast in the basement went quiet. I don't know how to thank you, mister.
Well, for a start, have you seen an old lady with a mirror around here?
Huh. Old Bethany? Of course. She got locked in our storage downstairs when the beasts attacked. I got a spare key. Please let her out. And feel free to take any supplies you want. You saved our lives.
All in a day's work. Thanks.
Oh wow, they were all stuck here. They couldn't get out. Is it because you don't have weapons, or... How long have you been in here?
They hide. They hide underwater. In the pools. In the puddles. Can't be too careful.
Ah, is that what was happening with that invisible one? They come out of puddles.
This used to be an okay place to live.
The city itself, or this particular building?
Oh, nice work. It looks like the craftsman's gone out of business, though. Too bad.
Hmm.
Who knew that so much planning went into mirrors?
Unfortunately, not as much planning was put into the reflections. Oh, that's Gaunter for sure. That's the photo that we saw back in the Oakmont Chronicles. There is a promotional Witcher 3 art that looks exactly like this. Gaunter holding the skull.
Do all mirror makers look this shifty?
But I guess unfortunately, we're not gonna be meeting him, huh? It's just a bit of a cameo here. Well, some things are better left unseen, I guess. Would have been nice to meet him, though. I thought we were gonna be talking about an actual storefront when we came in here, but just like everything else in this town, it's all broken. Oh. Bethany?
Someone's been stocking up.
Someone's been vandalizing the wall. Search warrant. Warrant to enter and search the premises of Randall Glassworks, Salvation Harbor to 1. Investigate reoccurring complaints of suspicious activity at night, and 2. Interrogate the suspect, Gaunter Randall. Suspect.
His house. Randall's house. Hold on, Hammond. We're almost there.
Did Bethany go into the mirror? I guess that would be consistent with the whole reference, huh? Randall's diary. Never thought this city would surprise me, but Francis Throgmorton did just that, clearing the way for his preferred heir by getting rid of the other. What? The man honestly believes he did his son a favor by stuffing him in mirror ways. Didn't want to kill him, as if that's any worse than what he did. Me, I'm just happy to share what I know. Should Francis want to bring his son back, hopefully he can find the kid a new body to live in. I'm done with this wretched city. Time to move somewhere warmer. Perhaps Velen and Novigrad? Mirror Ways, is that supposed to be, minor spoilers for the Witcher series? Is that supposed to be where you go to in the Heart of Stones? Oh. Bookshelf. Oh!
That's a thick book. Thick enough to be someone's life's work.
Gaunter Odim is associated with the Cthulhu. We got all the evidence here. Can we read that book? These mirrorways are cold, alien, hostile environments that warp and defy the world they reflect. Souls and minds pass through them, disembodied, and should one be trapped there, they make for agonizing, inescapable prisons. To extract the trapped soul, a practitioner will need a valid repository for it, but be aware, once the soul has been extracted, its prison seldom survives. Okay. So what was going on here is that Bethany was trying to get her son Hammond back, because Francis Throgmorton apparently really favored Robert, enough to throw his son into an alternate dimension just to get rid of him. What in the world? How do we progress though? To extract the trapped soul. Randall's house. Randall's house. Maybe we go back and talk to the people above? Because right now, I'm not seeing a clear way to progress here. No?
They hide. They hide underwater. In the pools. In the puddle.
We definitely have all the evidence here already, but I don't see a clear address, or like how do we... Maybe... Oh, there's a search warrant. So do we want to go to the police? Well, yeah, the search warrant was for this place right here, so won't they just give me this address again? I guess I'll have a little bit of a think about that. In the meantime, the next closest thing should be one of the crime scenes. This is for the cop at the inn that we were just at, who was like, hey, can you take a few pictures for me? Hopefully this isn't gonna be too hard. There's some symbols here, but I forgot what they mean. Pretty much the only one I know is the H sign. Ooh, should I take a first aid kit? No use hoarding them, right? There's a puddle here. It's not a good sign. You know what's super weird? Aside from the very beginning, remember that one Innsmouther who attacked us? That was the only human opponent we had, but then after that, there's been no human enemies. I guess that's a good thing. Fishing crime scene photo. There is more to look around here. Somebody killed this guy with an axe. So this might be a human opponent here. Can I make more stuff? More shotgun shells, hand grenades, fire bombs. I still haven't tried to use a trap properly yet. It'll be nice if we could. That's not a good sign. I think it's downstairs. J.R. Nelson membership card. This card certifies that J.R. Nelson was a member in good standing of the Oakmont Photo Club since they joined after the flood. Okay. It sounds like it might be that one that we saw in the police station. It's so loud. Oh my god! Ah! Go! Oh my god. I want the XP, buddy. I'm not just gonna leave here. Ooh! Oh, that gave me a good scare. You were trampling all over the crime scene too, you? Ridiculous. No wonder they gave me a first aid kit here. Why would they ever be so nice? Is there something here I can get? Like that, maybe? So these things are just gonna be commonplace things now, huh? Just gonna come out of nowhere. Oh, that's gotta be a trap. I really should have tried using that. I still haven't picked up all the evidence here yet, right?
Poor man was trying to escape, but met his end after a single savage attack.
Oh, I just had to look at this. Well, it was done by a human. That much we do know. Okay. I suppose it might be time for us to go look for the courier then? For the main quest here. Fathers and Sons. Which is right around here. We can probably just take a boat and swim all the way over there, huh? Perfect. Love it when itineraries all just line up like that. Octopus Avenue? Oh no. Oh, but it's so close! And we have to go there. Right. This is the main quest, so we have to be here. Okay then. I can't really craft anything else. This is all I got. Oakmont Chronicle. They're immediately making it all scary. Whoa, that's a pretty big one, isn't it? I kind of want to get the fast travel sign first. Run! Brimhaven Bay South. That'll be useful to have. And now we can get back here. So this sign means invested area then, huh? You wanna let me... Hello? I'm getting a little bit insane just looking at them. Let's try using a shotgun. Looking at them is pretty unhealthy for me though, as we can tell already. Small gun? That one took a while. Thank you. Coil springs. Can I use any more? Yeah, let's make some bombs and stuff. Still can't carry it, unfortunately. A favor. We're looking for the courier here. If the courier is in an infested area, then I feel like we kind of know the fate of this guy already. That's a lot of stuff. But we do have to get rid of them, don't we? Let's go. Oh, Jesus Christ! I may have underestimated this a little bit, but I feel like we'll be fine. Are you dead? I can never tell with these guys. Thank you. Okay, we did fine here, but we're gonna run out of supplies eventually, so we gotta make it quick. Oh, is this the house? That's the infected area over there. I just spent like 20 years in there, but is this the house I'm looking for? Yes. Courier's final destination. Wait, so this means I actually didn't have to go through the infected area. It's in a normal residential area. Gosh dang it. Because my marker was a little bit off. Uh-oh. I've seen a lot in the invested place. I don't think you can scare me just by making a bunch of noises. It sounds like it might be one of those big guys. How do I use a brick, by the way? I haven't really tried it yet. Guess we should try it now. Hello? No, I think that's, oh, that must be for stealth then, huh? Maybe we can lure the guy to somewhere else? Okay. Are you the only guy here? Were you the one making all that noise? Oh, I thought that might be the courier's thing, but it's not. I wish we could autocraft. It gets a bit tedious when you gotta do this over and over again. Somebody down there? Sounds like it. Get a grenade ready.
Left by something heavy with wheels.
Let's deal with the thing first. We can hear it. Where are you? Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa, why am I... Oh, it's the light flickering. Oh, do I really want to open that? If it's behind the wall, I'll ignore it for the next little bit.
The blood's almost dry.
Oh, he was burned.
Empty, but reeks of gasoline.
Oh no.
I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse.
Ugh. Okay, I think we have to open up that area. Are we ready? Can we... Somebody's eager to come out. How about this? How about this? And how about that? Do you think this is all gonna work according to plan? Heck no, but we can hope. Reload. And maybe I'll start off with a firebomb, if we can. Oh! Wait! Hey! Hey, you can't do that. Oh, I think I stepped on the trap myself. Oh, I thought it didn't affect me. Dang it. That was real smart. Dang. Okay, just let me... I can't get too close or I'll get... Let me take this one. It won't let me take it. Whatever. Oh, it was just a little guy, but I completely overreacted. Now I can't take back my traps. That sucks. Ugh. Is this just me going crazy? I think so. Oh. What happened here?
Drock! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
Oh! Well, I don't gotta worry about picking it up now.
No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood? You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get him, boys.
Time to figure this out.
Well, this one sounds like the first one.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops. No mercy, boys. He's been... Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Is the wheelchair guy the same as... No, the wheelchair guy is the boss. He's the one giving the orders here. Oh.
Drock! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
No? Well, I feel pretty confident that those three are linked like that, so maybe it's 1...
Drock! Whose idea...
2...
You're done, kid.
3...
No mercy, boys.
4?
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Oh, they're looking for the whiskey. That's what the courier was gonna deliver. We just picked it up when we went into the room. Well, we got this guy's package. A whiskey crate of 6 full whiskey bottles. All we gotta do is go back to him. Something about a man in a wheelchair. Maybe he'll come up later on again.